いします。
よろしくお願いします。I will never be used to the cold. I'm a summer girl, you know. But, you know, I try to find ways to enjoy it, but it's not my favorite.
Wearing heat tech or something? How do you manage to be around with the cold?
I don't know. Like, the heater is always on, you know. Just, you know, I try to dress as warm as I can. Yeah.
Here?
Oh God, it's because I was traveling so much, you know, and Australia is super hot, you know, and then from Australia I came to Japan, it was cold, then I went back to Australia, it's hot, and then I went to Vegas and it was cold, and then I came back to Japan right away and it was colder. So my body was definitely like, what are you doing, Chanel? And I'm sure that's why I got sick, you know. Oh, probably my favorite original album so far. Put a lot of thought into it, a lot of heart into it. I mean, I always put my full effort into all the albums that I have created. However, this album in particular, I had an opportunity from all the past albums to really know what it is that I really, really wanted to do. What kind of style of J-pop I wanted to do more of or less of. You know, I was very particular this time with how I wanted to do the album, and that's why I titled it At Chanel World, because I feel like I'm starting to bring in what I'm doing outside of Japan with the mix of how I have changed J-pop music and combining those. No. I never expect anything. I just, you know, obviously you always want to be successful, right? However, in terms of like, oh, I would like to I would like to, you know, sell 500,000 records. No, I don't think like that. But in terms of being successful, I hope for that all the time, you know. But how it happened, I did not expect. I was like very surprised about that. Well, first off, so you know, there was about 8 demos for the drama, and but when I was recording Happiness, there wasn't really the Happiness title on there, so I ended up putting that title in the song and singing it, and they happened to choose that one. So that, I think, yeah, that's, I guess, the biggest story about it.
People who are facing anything?
I mean, my husband's in America, you know, like, you guys are complaining about being away from each other in Japan, and I'm not trying to be insensitive, but if we can handle it, you guys can handle it, so figure it out. But honestly though, you know, you know, everything has like a negative and positive side to things, you know. Sometimes being away from each other is a good thing, you know, and it allows time for you to, you know, miss the person. There's something about that, you know. And I'm guessing that the partying doesn't stay very long, you know. It's only a couple months or something, and by the time you know it, you're going to see each other again, you know. I think about the times when people were at war, like even now, like when, you know, guys are in war, and that's like I feel like we have nothing to complain about, you know, unless we're going through something like that, and they deal with that, you know. So you just got to find like the good side to it. You got to look at the positive side to it, you know. To get a guy.
Yeah, to the camera.
Okay, all right. In love with a guy, want to tell him how I feel, right?
Right.
Okay. I don't know why I haven't told you this earlier, but I have mad feelings for you, and I hope that maybe we can try this out. You like that?
Yeah, maybe I try.
Go for it, girl. Go for it. Yeah, there's so many. Okay, this is gonna be very funny, okay? But we would fight. But I don't know if any other guys do this. But he's like, while we're fighting, he would say, babe, I love you. You're irritating the hell out of me right now, and I don't know why you're saying this and that, but I love you. I still love you. I just want you to know that. So it's so hard for me to be mad at him, you know? It's like, what? But that's what he does, and it just melts my heart when he does that. Yeah, well, you know, I feel like the staff of Universal have gotten so used to me that they will just throw me the schedule the night before. So that's my life right now. I know that I am going to be busy, but I pretty much don't really know what's going to happen until like the night before. They know how I work, and we work well together, so it's good. I'm just looking forward to do as many promo interviews and events as possible, because this is what I love to do, you know, and I'm very excited about the album. So yeah. Okay, so what I learned last year, what was a big lesson for me last year was consistency. I really learned what that meant. If I stay at it, how it makes me feel physically, mentally, emotionally. Because I noticed that I lived a very stop and start life, you know. Even though I may eat well, I will have my bad days, but I'll have a lot of my bad days. And it'll take me time to get back to it. I'll work out like crazy, and then I'll stop, and then I'll, you know, feel bad about it and don't work out, and then it takes me a long time to get back into it. And I realized the stop-start life, I was over that. It just does not make me feel fulfilled. And I really understood it last year. It kicked me in the butt. So I will continue from now on, 2015, to live a more consistent life. If I miss out on a couple of days, just get back into it. It's okay. And that's what I've learned. And that's what I'll do. Hey, what's up everybody watching TV Groove? This is your girl Chanel. My new album is ready. It's ready, and it will be out February 11th. Make sure you guys go out and get it at Chanel World. You can hit me on all of my social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I am so excited for you to listen to this creation. So, I hope I see you soon, guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I love you, I love you, I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah.